Hi, I'm John. This is Sounds on the Sound. Today we're going to be doing the 2023 vinyl tag presented by Rob Walker. So let's not waste any time. We'll just get right into it. First category is favorite new release of 2022. I like this release by Holder, a one-woman atmospheric black metal project. I liked it so much that I started buying up all the rest of her releases, and they are all really good. Number 2 is the last band or solo artist that I saw live. That was all the way back in 2018, and it was Necronomadal. Saw them in Portland. This is their release, Deathless. It came out in 2017 on CD, and Specific released this vinyl version in 2018. They're a idol group out of Japan, sing about Lovecraftian and horror-inspired subjects. It's pretty cool. Number 3, I'm just checking my list down here, sorry. Their first album was the best album. This is another Japanese idol group, XOXO Extreme. They're a progressive idol group. Album's really good. The where they really shine, though, is live performance, like most idols. And, of course, you can see that the cover was inspired by the Emerson, Lake and Palmer works. It's almost exactly the same. Number 4, Hat Trick. Show a vinyl, CD, and cassette of the same release. This is Psalm, Prussian Blood. It's a World War I inspired black metal. This is the LP. The CD. And the cassette. Number 5. An album that starts and ends with the same letter. This is Feminazgul, and the album is, yes, No Dawn for Men. This is more atmospheric black metal. You can probably see a trend in my picks. Black metal, Japanese idol. I'll try to vary it as we go along, though. This is a pretty good album. Kind of glad I picked it up. Okay, number 6, an artist born in the same year as you. Now, I actually personally knew this artist. I say knew because he passed a couple of years ago. His name was Vern Rumsey. He was in the band Unwound. The stuff's a little mixed up here. There it is. This is their release, the Peel Sessions. Of course, we all know what Peel Sessions are. He was also in a group called Giant Henry before that, and this is actually him on the cover as a youngster. And this is a demo from his solo project, Red Rumsey. I went to school with him, and for a brief while, he was my brother-in-law. So, there we go with that. Let's see. Number 7, most listened to album of 2023. The Accused, Martha Splatterhead's Maddest Stories Ever Told. I cannot even count the amount of times I listened to this album this year. I think I said most listened to of 2023. 2022. Sorry. This is kind of a mix of thrash, hardcore. Yeah. It's pretty intense. Most listened to artist of 2022. That is going to be another Japanese idol group, Empire, or as they're known now, XYZ. I listen to a lot of this whenever I'm doing like work on my computer or anything like that. I usually pop something from them on. Number 9, an Australian band or artist. I don't have many, but did AC/DC, High Voltage, and I believe that this is the last release when they were an exclusively Australian band. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but I think this was it. Number 10, a surprising purchase of 2022. Now, the reason that this one is surprising, this is Mutant Monster. They're a punk rock group from Japan. The reason it's surprising is the price that I got this at. You are going to be hard-pressed to find this release for less than $150. I got it for a lot less than that. Luckily. Number 11. An artist or band that you're complete on. This is actually a collaboration project. It's called a Cryo Chamber collaboration, put out by the Cryo Chamber label. There are 9 releases so far in the collection. This is Cthulhu. This is actually the first release, the vinyl issue. This is the only issue on vinyl. There's 8 others, and they all come in these nice little books. With a story. And each CD, they're usually 2 CD sets. Each CD is going to have about an hour worth of dark ambient on it. This is all an ambient collaboration. Usually, I think the Cthulhu... Here, I'll show some more. Cthulhu, I believe, had 12 artists originally collaborating, and they eventually got up to around 20. Here's some more. They all come with this fine artwork now. All kind of matching. The earlier releases had regular art. Hopefully they re-release these with the new style. And this is the original Cthulhu release from 2014. And this is the reissue. I believe this was 2019? Anyway, on to the next. A great run of 3 albums. Now again, we've got more Japanese idol. These are, this is Bish. This run of albums goes from 2016 to 2017. This is Fake Metal Jacket. Killer Bish. And the Gorilla Bish. This is the deluxe version. It's got a 100-page photo book in it. They're pretty upbeat. They like to call themselves a punk band with no instruments. Since, you know, idols don't have instruments. They're more like a North American or European boy band, I guess you'd say. It's all about the live performance with idols. Let's see. An 80s soundtrack. I picked the soundtrack to The Beyond. It's pretty atmospheric. This is the full soundtrack. It's on 2 LPs released by Cadabra. And there's also a composer's cut with alternate mixes that they put out on 7 inches. Sorry about the red light reflection I keep getting. It's my mic. I'll have to cover that up next time. We lost them in 2022. This is someone who passed in this last year, and I picked D.H. Peligro, the drummer for the Dead Kennedys. I've got this flexi disc. It's from it came with this issue of Take It. It's got the Dead Kennedys. It has also got Flipper and the Angry Samoans. The Dead Kennedys track is Nazi Punks, and it is an alternate track that's only available on this flexi. And the Angry Samoans tracks are also alternate takes. Okay. Disappointing purchase in 2022. This is number 15. Now, this is another idol group, Bako Wandal Syndrome. And I like their album that they put out. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. This is not so good. No. Okay. Number 16. A non-vinyl purchase. Now, this is a Dungeon Troll, which is a dungeon synth project, and it came on a 3.5-inch floppy. Pretty neat. Luckily, I have a player to play this on. Or a drive. Also, last year I picked up this. This is a recently produced cylinder. So, can pop that on the old cylinder player and listen to it. This is a supplement to the soundtrack to the film Aurora, which was a small-time film release. And this track is exclusive to this cylinder. Okay. Number 17, You Found a Grail. Here it is. Necronomidol, again, Japanese idol. This is all in one and one in all. This was released only on their tour of New Caledonia, 23 to 26 March 2016. And all of the tracks are sung in French, which is very interesting. These don't come up often. Let's see. Number 18, a space-themed album or song. Well, here we are. Blood Incantation. This is The Hidden History of the Human Race. And if I'm not mistaken, not only is the cover space themed, but I believe all the songs are space themed. Really good. Number 19. Show some VCLT or a present. Well, since this is my first video, I don't have any VCLT. But I do have this. Present. This is Earthright Throne, Caligula's Dream. Now, this is a really special recording because the fella behind this project, this is the very first song that he ever did, and he went down to a local shop and had this lathe cut made of this track. Actually, there's 2 tracks on it. And, yep, he was kind enough to send it to me, since I have a really big collection of his releases. Probably I don't know for certain, but probably the largest collection of his releases. So he figured might as well just add that one to the pile too. And looks like we're at the end here with number 20. Show an album released in 1973. I don't have many releases from 73, so I had to pick Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Don't really think I have to say much about it. It's Elton John. And I guess that's about it. If y'all have any ideas on anything I should do next, go ahead, drop those down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.